Mark the Movie Man here for the final cut at the New Horror Film Festival 2019 in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I am here with Bob Pierce, who just had his film Slice to Meet You show one of the shorts here at the fest. Now, Slice to Meet You, that was one of the 48-hour film festival challenges. Do you like having that rush, and what kind of energy and what kind of things do you have to take into account when you do the 48-hour film challenge?
Sure. I like the deadline aspect of it. It was really nice to have something that had to be done at the end of the weekend or it doesn't go. The considerations are a lot. I mean, you have to get a script as quickly as possible. You have to figure out where you're going to shoot it. Location is huge. That's the hardest thing to come by. We got lucky that we had an empty apartment that we were able to use and furnish. So we had people going to Goodwill, buying $20 couches and coming back, and desks and all that other stuff. We had to bring all that in. So that was really nice, and that was good for us. But in under 48 hours, if you don't have those resources, it can be very difficult. So we got a little lucky. We got a little lucky with the fact that we drew horror as well. That was something that I know I was very comfortable with, and I think a lot of my crew was too. So, at the end of it, having a vision is really important. I knew how I wanted this to look, and I did the best I could to exact that vision in the final product.
Yeah, and it does look great. Now, did you shoot? Because some people ask that, and I was very curious. Did you shoot it on camera, like with a phone now, like a lot of people do, or did you shoot it with a regular straight, like a DSLR or video camera? What'd you shoot with?
We did shoot with a DSLR. It was a Canon 5D Mark III. Beautiful camera, works really great for stills, pretty good for video. I would like to have something like a C200 or something a little bit more that's tailored towards video, but it worked out really well and it looks beautiful. I'm really happy with how it looks.
Now, where'd the idea with the pizza guy come from, the pizza killer guy? Because I thought that was a little unique. You don't see that too often as a weapon of choice.
I thought the pizza slicer was funny. It came from my director of photography had kind of optioned a thing to me a few months earlier about a guy who was burned in a pizza oven, and he took revenge on whoever put him in there by killing them. I don't know if he necessarily used a pizza slicer, but we added that in. We knew that was a really good kind of cinematic look, cinematic thing, so we just kind of worked backwards from that and made a little vignette, kind of a didact about a guy who's a jerk and kind of gets what's coming to him.
Yeah, and it was great. Now, there was some makeup effects on your pizza cutter guy. How'd you do kind of the melty face?
That was just one of the sisters of someone on the production. She came in and I think she did like some light prosthetic. I'm not sure what she used to make the face. I know the pizza had like fake fingers, fake blood, some fake glass that was made with like sugar, and then they formed it with that.
And waxworms, or
yes,
were they wax?
They were waxworms. They had a great time on the pizza and on the fake blood because it's all just corn syrup. Sure. So they had a good time on there. Not all of them made it, which I do regret a little bit. I kind of feel like in film, first do no harm, but. Yeah. I think they lived an all right life going out.
I chuckled when I saw the waxworms on there. I'm like, hey, I know. When you're from Wisconsin, you recognize waxworms. Now, you had a pizza location in here, too, where they were, the guy took the order. Was that tough to find, or did you know someone? Or?
That was, yes. Our the band we worked with at the original score, AK 40 Ounce, they work at a coffee shop, and they just let us come in after hours, and we got lucky that they closed at like 2 p.m. Sure. on weekends. So we just went in there, shot the one thing we needed there, and got the heck out, and it was perfect. It kind of pulled it away from his apartment for a little bit. We were really glad to have, again, luck, location, all those sorts of things factored into this. It was big.
Awesome. Now, is it going to be shown anywhere else in the near future?
I don't have plans to show it anywhere else. I think I'm kind of done doing the submission rounds too. It played here and it played at 48, and I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with the reception here. This was a great event.
And I guess the follow-up obvious question is, where can they find your other stuff at? Are you online? Is where they can keep up with you?
Yeah, Mad Cow Visuals. That's what we have going on right now. That's on Facebook, YouTube, and just look up Slice to Meet You. You'll find it. We may be, moving on to a new production house pretty soon, but Mad Cow Visuals is where you can go for now.
You're going to stick with horror?
I'd love to. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Okay, well, if he's favorite, I know we're going to end, but favorite horror movie? One of?
The Thing. I think The Thing is probably the top one. It's just everything from top to bottom. The score in our film is very, very influenced by John Carpenter, so that was a huge part of it. So yeah, I love The Thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
You bet.